with Ken.
Actually got a chance to speak to Eita right before this match. He said he did not prepare specifically for this one. Spent a lot of time on that Nikali matchup. Didn't get a chance to practice against the Guile nor a boxer.
Yeah, and you see that turnaround punch coming around early for PR.Blrog. And Eita approaching with just that dash in. But you're going to see him approaching all sorts of ways. Here comes the Tatsu approach. He's going to do a lot of jumping, jumping Tatsu.
3 mediums. Good hit confirmed from him.
Oh, and
that's going to get punished.
Yeah, he knows that Eita likes to use that hurricane kick on wake up.
PR does have the advantage of watching a lot of previous matches from Eita who did play earlier in the day. This is the first matchup for PR, so...
Yeah, but conversely, PR.Blrog might be a little bit cold as he hasn't had any games yet. Of course, playing on the stage, a lot of pressure, especially from this live audience.
The foot is lit, and Eita tries to abuse that tactic, that EX...
Oh, he got the counter hit!
Ooh! Just had enough meter for the conversion. I believe that extra 25 HP on the health bar of Boxer going to keep him alive here.
He's got that V trigger ready to go. Anti-air is good. Ooh, here comes the trigger to keep it safe.
Oh, the interruption.
He knows. He knows. Eita clutching out the first round there.
Should have stopped short in that sequence. Instead, went a little too far. There was a hole in that string, and Eita's Ken able to mash out a Dragon Punch in between.
And amazingly, PR.Blrog into the corner within 4 seconds of the second round.
Good punish on that sweep.
Corner control, of course, very important here in Street Fighter.
It's exactly where you want to keep your opponent. Unfortunately, PR relinquishes corner control by jumping over. One of the few characters without a crossover is Boxer. Just to compensate for this heavy firepower.
And that was so smart. He was ready for that run pressure. And here comes the damage from Blrog. Not enough to close it out, but there it is.
Crazy Buffalo indeed.
Final round.
Gets the facepalm from the Dictator statue.
And here we go into the final round of game number 1 here. Eita with full meter.
Ooh.
Blocked -2. That means it's relatively safe, unpunishable.
A long wake up. You cannot jump against a charge Boxer. He will knock you out.
Big jump in this time from Eita. He read the dash from PR.Blrog.
Nice little feint and then wake up. Hit him with the clock.
Yeah, PR.Blrog, one of the few Blrog players using that turnaround punch. Here comes some damage, landing a jumping of his own that time.
In this game, different from other iterations, Boxer has a very wide jump arc, so it's very deceiving that he can attack you from such a far range in a jumping attack.
Oh, wow, the empty jump into the lows and confirms into the critical art. This is going to give him a huge lead, but PR.Blrog is going to have that V trigger in the bottom left available. He's going to be able to cancel some huge damage if he has the opportunity to land a hit here. Ooh. Oh, he caught him. He's going to do so much.
Womp, womp, womp.
Into the critical art. Boom!
One punch man.
PR.Blrog gets the first game.
Wait, even the Kens are cheering for the Boxer. What does this mean?
What's going on?
These cosplayers aren't loyal. I don't like that. That goes against, they are out of character right there.
But immediately right back into game 2. Of course, this is a race to 3. You've got to win 3 games to take the victory over your
This is
opponent.
that same setup that he used. Before it was the empty jump low. You get a nice little jump in setup after the sweep.
And that's at PR.Blrog ready with that turnaround punch.
Look at how PR is deftly navigating around these fireballs using his V skill.
Eita a little bit final pressure. Nice neutral jump. That's a great way to stop Blrog's approach. Just jump vertically up into the air. And here comes the trigger. Oh, big block.
Oh, this could be...
This is gonna hurt.
Looking
Bang,
to walk
bang,
forward.
boom. Bang, bang, look out. Oh, Eita with the damage.
Going to be able to take it with that extra short. You can juggle. Good usage of the meter.
Yeah, very smart meter usage there by Eita, recognizing that he needed a little bit more damage to close out the round, especially because of Blrog having that little bit of extra health.
Crouch at the wrong moment, got hit by that aerial Tatsumaki.
And Eita definitely looks like he's prepared for these turnaround punches from PR.Blrog.
Look how many low medium punches you get.
Yeah, he's building up that gray in his life bar of Eita. Eita now recovering.
Here comes the throw loops that Eita is famous for in the corner.
Oh my god, another one!
3 in a row. What is
Will
the
we
fourth?
get another? No! Wake up buttons, gets him out of there. Uh-oh!
Look at that corner carry from one side of the screen to the next.
Look out! The big jump in, and Eita's going to confirm and do his critical art again!
Very suspect defense there from PR. Just Eita clean jump in from the front. There was no ambiguity.
Yeah, he looks like he's maybe playing a little bit impatient right now, and Ada's gonna tie it up, one game apiece.
The equalizer. Wow, he's chanting USA. I think that's a taunt.
He's chanting USA, and he's from Japan.
Unless, of course, there is a city in Japan called USA. I've actually been there.
You've been there?
Yes.
No kidding.
It's doubtful if this crowd is chanting USA or USA.
Ada fighting back against the crowd. Both players a lot more patient going into game 3 now.
Will PR be able to feed off of the energy of the crowd that is clearly in his corner of the ring? The crowd is with him. He has the stronger character, superior firepower, and HP.
Look out, there's that big round from Ken. Nice anti-air. PR.Blrog is ready with it. Blrog is one of the best in the game with it.
That's the best button you can be pressing. And it looks like the surprise Wake Up Tatsu from Eita is getting a little predictable. You can see his opponents watching out for it. And that Tatsu, despite being safe, unable to punish, doesn't get him much.
And you'll notice whenever Eita has his V-trigger activated, speeder on fire, he'll use that heavy kick Tatsu because even on block, it pushes the opponent in towards the corner.
That's smart stuff from PR to continue ducking so that the air Tatsu flies over. Good defense. That's punish on block. Good dash straight.
And now Eita sitting on full meter again.
Again, look at that long jumping arc of Boxer. Street Fighter 5, and that's going to be a good hit confirmed. 2 low mediums.
Smart whip punish there by PR.Blrog. And again, the wake up light hurricane kick.
Oh, that's going to get punished. He put a big gamble that PR would not be able to block on that empty jump low. Makes him pay for it.
Yeah, significant lead for PR.Blrog now. Trying to close out game 3.
Any one clean hit will take it.
Eita still has his critical art ready, though. He can make a lot of damage with it.
Didn't have the Momochi. 1 hit confirms. And that's probably all he's going to get.
Oh my goodness. It's not over. It is not over yet. It is not over.
Oh, and the wake up. And he did have the resources to come back in that situation.
Yeah, PR.Blrog woke up with buttons there. If Eita had blocked that sequence, he would have gotten another punish.
A slim chance. Okay, no, it looks like they're going right into it. Eita does have a pocket Akuma, but doesn't like it in this matchup.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't either. Blrog does so much damage to Akuma, glass cannon.
No punish. Look at this.
Oh my
damage.
Corner. And there's the stun.
Built some meter. Launches in the air. Gonna get a combo.
Good night.
17 seconds was all it took to dispatch Eita's Ken. That is the true firepower of Boxer in full display.
And just like that, set point now for PR.Blrog.
All these dash punches from Blrog. Oh, spaced perfectly so that's safe, even on block.
Nice patience from PR.Blrog. Man, Eita having such a hard time coming in.
No way to challenge on the ground or in the air. Look at that deceptive jump range.
Great punish on the sweep that time.
That's going to get punished again. Look at this. Just caught into the corner.
Yeah, Eita is in big trouble now. He's got the V-trigger available, and what an uppercut.
Nice uppercut, but he's going to need a lot more, and he burned some resources on that.
Here comes the V-trigger.
Wow.
Neutral jump.
So that's relatively safe. It's very difficult to punish so far away, but
just spending a little bit of his meter to get the jump, and he got the cross-up. No combo.
Cross-up, but didn't capitalize. Left a lot of damage on the table. He's going to look back at this replay and surely regret that moment.
And PR.Blrog staying very patient now. Doesn't want to make a mistake and give Eita an opportunity to come back.
Immaculate defense on that overhead from far.
Okay. Oh my goodness, it's not over again.
A new buffer there from Eita.
And look at Eita with the patient play.
But he is playing from behind
and
needs to make something work.
Oh,
that should be it. Good conversion from PR to close out the set against Eita.
And the crowd responding with the USA chant that Eita was taunting them with. But PR...